Now be careful before you go in there, because you see flares, you're like, oh look, crotch flares, let me grab those. Well, you actually want to step on the tile to spawn the boulder and then get out of the way. Otherwise, it'll be your crotch those flares will be sitting in. What's up, everybody? Badass Games, welcome back to Tomb Raider 2 Gold. We are in Kingdom, and this is the last level, with the exception of the hidden bonus level if you find all the secrets. So, let's go ahead and get through this. Pull this lever. This is going to open this door, and we're going to pull out the weapon of choice in this level, the grenade launcher. If you've been saving up and been following this walkthrough, you should have plenty of grenades, and they're going to come in extremely handy here, because you hear those hairy white dudes stomping around out there. Well, they're not white this time. They're chocolate flavored this time. And we want to make them poof, get chocolate all over the place. Oh, they'll be coming. Oh, actually, if you don't want to stand on that, I actually realized that if you do that, then they don't come, because I guess it's a glitch where they don't think that you're standing there. I don't know how it works, but just stand on this tile. Don't stand on the other one. There's only 3 of them. As soon as you get done poofing them, you can go out here and grab some stuff. Now, this isn't the right way, so if you're trying to get through this really quickly, what you actually want to do is you want to take this box and you want to move it onto that gold tile, and then that will open up the proper way to go. I'm simply coming out here to grab all of the items, okay? I guess I'll go ahead and open up this thing, so that way when I get done here, I just come back and go the right way. So pick up the flares. In fact, you don't even have to pull that lever at all. All that does is open the door and have those hairy chocolate dudes come at you. So that's the proper way to go down there. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, let's go over here and grab some more items. Over here we got a small med pack and some flares. And just down the way, we have to go pick up some more items. And on our way there, we're going to get visited by some more chocolate guys. And it's going to be delicious. So pull out the grenade launcher and then just wait for them to stomp around. It's just one more actually right now. He's gonna come from over there. I haven't had him come from the other side, but just in case, be wary of that. He might come by. I came over here for the simple fact of picking up these shotgun shells that are in this corner, and then if we run through here, be careful because there's a spike pit right there. Don't want to fall into that. You know what that means? It equals death. We don't want death. Some more shotgun shells, and then all the way around over here is a large med pack, and that is it for all of the items in this area. As soon as you pick up the large med pack, it's going to spawn and some more chocolate bars. So let's go over here and wait for him to come around here and just poof him as well. Call it a day. We're done here. We got to go back in our cage and then down into the next section right here, and then we're going to... Oh, don't fall off. Don't fall off this side. You want to use this ladder. So you can either hop to the other side, or you can run off the edge and then grab the ledge, or just stand at the edge and tap the roll button. By the way, standing at the edge and tapping the roll button is the equivalent of running off of the edge. If you stand at the edge and just tap forward, then she doesn't go as fast. Use the roll button if you want to get that extra speed. Okay, down inside of here, if we go over here to the right, and then up into this golden section right here, we'll find some water. There's nothing in the water, okay? Just... the only thing that is back here is this little opening right here. And you'll find this monkey face, which looks very similar to the mask that we have in our inventory. The Mask of Tornarsuk. I can't say that word. Quit asking me to try to say that. And in here we'll find some more items to pick up. We got the UziAmmo, we got the M16 ammo, and we also have the small med pack. And that's everything. Now, the way to get back is actually in this direction. You'll find this slope right here that will take us out of here if I can stand on it. Laura doesn't feel like playing today, but that's fine. We'll deal with it. Okay, now we'll come into this room. If you want, you can save your game. You don't want to touch that golden river right there. That will set you on fire and you'll die, so be careful. In order to make it to the next platform, it's right there. You want to stand here about halfway up the tile and then do a standing jump over to it. And now we can grab the shotgun shells. You can walk forward and she will not walk onto the golden thing, so you can line yourself up for this jump. Grab the shotgun shells, turn around, then run, jump back to this tile. Yay. Now let's go over here, and the idea is to the corner. We got to get to that corner because that's the way out. There's nothing else in here. The jumps aren't really that difficult. You just stand here, jump forward, hold the jump button, and she'll jump again, and you'll land safely over here. Alright, now let's pull ourselves up into this next section. Now, there's two ways to go. If you go one way, you're going to miss an item, and you won't be able to come back and get it. What you want to do is you want to come over to this side, take out your poof machine, and slowly approach these shotgun shells. As soon as you get in the dark, it's going to spawn some more chocolate. Poof it, and then come pick up this shotgun shell pickup. Now, down there, you may notice that there's the gold coins. We will be getting those here soonishly. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to slide down here. This is a point of no return. You can never return back up that slope, unfortunately. But we don't need to. We've got everything we need. Let's fall down into this puzzle area. Okay, if you notice, you're stuck into some cages. Alright, the idea here is that there's a bunch of switches to pull, and it's quite puzzling, but if you pay attention to my instruction, you'll get right through this thing. I'm not going to try to explain what each lever does. I'm just going to tell you the order in which you need to pull them, and then you can get through this as quick as possible. Alright, but we are going to need to label this lever right here. This is the first lever. Alright, so let's pull this lever right here. It's going to open that gate, but it's also going to open this gate and let us into this next room. Alright, now this lever, we're not going to label this one. Never going to pull this one again. Okay, just pull this one, and then the only other lever you have access to is this one right here. So let's pull it. And that's going to open up this gate. Now, depending on the location of this leopard, he may or may not attack you. It looks like he's on this side of the gate, so he will attack you. Because at some point, we opened and shut that gate right there. And that allowed that leopard to either be on this side or that side. So be wary of that. You might actually let him in here and you might not know it and he'll attack you. We still want to be in this caged area. And we want to pick up the shotgun shells and we want to finally pull this lever right here. This is going to open up the door to let us out of this area. Once we get to there, you know, we still got to get through this freaking puzzle to get there. So keep that in mind. Now let's go back out here. Okay, we're finally out of this corner of 4 levers. Remember that this is the first lever. We're going to need to pull that one again, and I'll show you when you need to do that. Come over here and pull this lever right here. It's going to open up the far one that's going to let us out to the other area, but another thing that it does, and very importantly, it opens up this gate right here, okay? So that way we can pull this lever, which we need to do now. The first lever is going to open up that other gate. And we can't get out through this one yet, but we did pull the other lever to let us through here. We go in a circle, and it'll let us right out. Okay, so this gate is the one we just opened by pulling the first lever, and that's what we needed to do. Let's go ahead and pull this lever. We do need to pull this one more time. It's going to shut that one. That's fine. Okay, that was the way out, right? But the thing is that this lever right here also opens both of those gates. So now we have a clear path out of here. Now we're also going to get attacked by another leopard. Poof him or shoot him up or whatever you want to do. Now inside of this hole right here, some water, but most importantly there's some automatic ammo. Let's grab that thing and then pull ourselves out. We have made our path to the door. Over here is a small med pack. Let's get this thing. And then finally go through the door. Now, I recommend you save your game here, only because there's some instant death stuff going on. So I'm going to save my game. And then I'm going to go to the left first. You want to go to the left first. If you go to the right, that's fine, but you can come back here. This is also a point of no return. You can actually just slide and then grab the ledge, and then you want to actually pull yourself down here. Yes, there are spikes down there, but if you're all the way over to the left, you can fall safely into this area. And then you can light a flare or whatever you want to do. Stand mid-tile. Make sure you walk, otherwise you will cut yourself up by these spikes. I picked up some Uzi clips. And then come over here to the left corner again and then jump, and you'll be able to grab this ledge. And then shimmy to the right a little bit so that way Lara can get her footing and climb yourself up. Alright, now it's kind of dark up here, and I do have a flare lit, so potential flare death, right? Well, I don't think so, because I don't have to grab any more ledges. You only have to worry about it when you have to jump from a wall and grab a ledge. We don't have to do that. Pull ourselves up to about here, actually. If you notice, there's a seam in the tile that my feet are on, and there's the spikes right there. If you line yourself up with this seam right here and then just do a backflip, you'll land safely right here, and you don't have to worry about a flare death or anything. And you're safe. Let's go into this room. Oh, look, there's our golden coins. Sweet. We can't get them yet. They're on the other side of a gate. Let's go in here. There's 2 items that we can pick up in here. There's the automatic ammo and some flares. Good, because we're going to need the flares. It just got dark in here. Pick it up, light the flare. Come into this room. You want to climb these steps, find a wall, and then you will find at the end of this whole passageway another right turn. You'll find this slope. Now be careful, you don't want to jump in the wrong direction. You want to aim for those automatic pistols, ammos. Alright, you don't want to slide off. There's some spikes down there. You don't want to get cut up, so don't go that way. Slide back down here, and then climb up. Wait, actually I want to go down. You want to go straight from there, because down here is the gold coins. Yes. It's going to open this trapdoor, but it's also going to spawn a hairy chocolate bar. So, let's make it delicious. We got our grenade launcher. Poof him up, and then keep on going. Now, we've been here. All the gates are open. We don't have to worry about anything. We're not trapped or anything. Just make your way to the door, and this time we can take a right. Alright, this is the same door. If we went to the left, we go back to the place we came from where we got the secret and all that junk. Okay, let's climb up here. And we got some ledges to climb up. And up the top here, you'll notice that there is a large med pack. Now, I don't know if you do not pick up the med pack. I'm not sure if you spawn these guys, but if you pick it up, you do spawn 2 chocolate bars. Just poof these guys. Call it a day. Alright, now we're in this area, and you may notice that across this yellow river, yellow, I don't know, lake or whatever you want to call it, there's some M16 ammo. You don't want to stand on this yellow stuff. The yellow stuff will kill you. It will turn you into fire, and you will die, I think, instantly. I don't think there's any moving or anything, so... There's no water to put you out anyway, so... Alright, now across the way, you see that there are some automatic ammo. There's a couple ways you can get over there. First of all, there is one way you can do like a special jump from here to grab the ledge, but I find that to be difficult. The best way that I found was to actually come to this center tile where this bridge is flat. You see the flat part of the bridge? The center part of that flat part of the bridge, you want to turn to the right just ever so slightly. You see that slope right there, right? You want to jump directly for that slope, holding the jump button, and then as soon as she hits it, you want to tap the left button a little bit. And then she'll veer over here so you can get over here, grab the automatic ammo. That's the most successful thing that I've been able to pull off, so... And now what we want to do is we want to make a running jump over for the ledges over there. You can also stand here and then jump onto that. That's a slope, and it will slide. If you grab the edge, you can shimmy over. But this way is a lot quicker. You just kind of aim for this thing, and you're good to go. Now be careful, you don't want to go too far. There is a slope right here. Turn your back to the wall. Step back and then aim a little bit to the right, and then you can either jump and grab the thing if you'd like. I like to just jump and don't have to worry about grabbing anything. Save some time. Alright, and there's the second secret, the gold bars. Yeah. Grab this stuff. Aha. Grab it and then slide down here. Oh, no. Yeah, we're good. Okay. There is this yellow stuff right here, okay? And then you want to stand somewhere close to the front of this tile, and then aim yourself for those M16 pickup right here. And then we're almost done. We're almost back. Walk to the edge here, turn. And now we want to do a running jump over for this right here. And we're good to go. Alright, we are done with this area. Let's move on into this other area, because there's so many areas to cover. And now you may notice there's this monk right here. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the monk, and you'll see why here in a second. In fact, I'm gonna poof him. For those who see, that's the reason why, right there. You see it? There's more poof ammo. Okay, he's actually one of the very few monks. I think he is actually the only monk in Tomb Raider 2 that drops this stuff. However, I do believe that now the monks are hostile toward me for the rest of the game, but there's only 3 more left, so it doesn't really matter. They don't drop anything, which is unfortunate, so whatever, man. Let's go into this next section right here. Now, as we enter here, remember, we just passed through a golden river or whatever, and we want to head to the right real quick, and head over here to the left. When we come into this room, we'll find some grenades. And now we want to leave this. You see a couple doors in there. We will be in that room later, and I'll show you how to get in there. Right here is a switch. I guess we can pull that. I don't think we really need to. I've never actually not pulled that switch, so I don't know if you need to or not. It drops a dude out, and I'm gonna grab my M16. We don't need to fight him just yet, but I want to have that gun ready. But come over here, we got 2 more switches. This switch is going to open up 3 of the doors out there and release some monks to fight that guy. And this is going to open this door so we can come out here and fight them too if we want. Alright, so I just laid waste to everything. I hope you don't mind. Right here is a large med pack. Now you are required to pick up this large med pack. There's a guy up in the top of this thing too that keeps firing at me, just so you know. You are required to pick up this large med pack because it opens up the way to leave. So make sure you grab this thing. It's required, so let's get out the poof machine. We're gonna need this thing. I'm gonna stand about here and just wait, because there's that dude up there that will shoot at me if I don't wait. If I go up too far, he can see me. If I stand underneath the thing, he can see me, so... But we want to sit here and wait for this chocolate guy. Whoops, I missed. Ah, he punched me in the face. What a jerk. Okay, I want to get the M16 out so I can take care of the guy that's upstairs. He's probably going to get some shots off on me, but that's okay. Life isn't really too important in this. It really all depends on about the end. It depends on how you want to do the end. And I'll explain more about that when I get there. I really don't want to spoil anything, so... I have had some complaints about spoiling, and I'm going to do a better job at it. A better job at not spoiling things is what I'm trying to get at. Okay, let's come into this area. Now, I believe there is some automatic ammo around here somewhere. I don't remember exactly where it's at. There it is. Yeah, I knew it. So let's grab this stuff. And then we want to come to the end. This is the door that we opened when we grabbed the large med pack and let that hairy chocolate guy come at me. So... go in here, and before we slide down that slope, if we go just past it, turn to the right, we'll find some Uzi clips, which is awesome. And then let's slide down into this area. Alright, now, over there is some flares, so let's go get that. Run and jump over here. This place is kind of dark, and it's actually a little challenging to get through this, only because the way is pretty hidden, and I'll explain all that, don't worry. I got you covered. Run and jump back over here. There's a couple more items that we want to grab. I'm going to walk down here to this edge, and I'm going to jump and grab this bridge and pull myself up. It's a long way down, so be careful. I want to turn, I'm going to face this wall right here. You can see that is a ladder. It goes up, it goes down. It's pretty awesome. I'll just jump at it, and then you can just tap the X button to let yourself down, or you can climb it if you'd like. It takes forever though if you climb down. So let Lara grab her footing and do a backflip. You can land just fine right here. And you may notice right there some grenades on this yellow, golden lake, whatever it is. I don't know. You don't want to stand on any of the gold except for where the grenades are. These are reachable grenades. This is not a bug. This is not a glitch. This is meant to be this way. So there you go. You can grab those grenades. Don't be afraid to get them. And then now what we want to do, or what I'm going to do, is climb back. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I forgot the key combinations and I died. Alright guys, I guess I'll see you back at this spot. Alright guys, I'm back. I just got done picking up the, what is it? Oh, you know the thing. With the stuff. Thing I'm talking about. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. The grenades! Oh my god! Yeah, I just got done picking up the grenades, and I'm back here, and I was gonna climb up to the top, but I'm not going to, okay? You can climb up there, but you hear those dudes stomping around? Yeah, it's not very safe. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the other side. There's actually another way to get up there. And if you follow this bridge right there, you can make it just fine. The problem is getting onto the bridge. Just be very careful, and you should be able to land onto this bridge just fine. Okay, if we go to the other end of this, there's also another reason why I want to go this way. If we go to the very end and turn to the right, we can pull ourselves up right here and find another ladder, but we also find a small med pack. Okay, and now let me mention that it's not necessary to actually climb up there. I'm only going to climb up there because there's items up there. You can jump onto this slope that's right in front of Lara, but you got to be careful, okay? There are 2 ways to go when you slide down the slope. I don't know if I can get a peek at what's going on here. Actually, yeah, I can. When she slides off of this golden slope, you see the first green slope. Well, if you do not jump while you're on that green slope, then you slide down the second green slope in the direction that Lara is facing, like, and what you want to do is you want to jump over to the other gold slope, and that will get you down to where you need to be. Now, like I said, I'm going to climb up this thing because I want to grab some items and get some kills. So let's climb up this thing. I'm going to need to select the grenade launcher. Now, what I recommend doing is not pulling yourself up. Pull yourself to about this point right here. Let's hope that these guys are out of the way. I might as well save my game just in case. Selecting the grenade launcher. Oh, he's right there. Poof these guys. Alright. That's definitely probably the safest way. If you came up on the other side, or if you come up and you pull yourself up, you gotta be careful because those guys will knock you off. And you will break your leg, your neck, and your legs, and your torso, and your ribs. It's not cool, man. So don't do it. Okay, so I picked up a couple items when I came up here. M16 ammo, also automatic ammo. Let's go over here. This is where you would have pulled up if you came up the other side. There's also a small med pack over here. So there's a ladder right here that you could have pulled yourself up on, but I bypassed that. And actually, that's a ladder that leads you down to the Granadas. So there you go. Let's hop over here, and now we can actually use this ramp right here to get ourselves down to the bottom. Now remember, I said that you need to jump. I'm actually going to save my game so I can show you the two different ways. Because if you get it wrong, you might actually kill yourself. I want to show you how to alleviate yourself from death, assuming that you go the wrong direction. So let's say that you're sliding down here and you forget to jump right here on this tile. You have to jump right here and veer to the left in order to land on this tile and save yourself from death. If you continue sliding, you can see the result. You just slide down into the golden lake, and then you catch on fire and die. Which is not cool. Anyway, you can use the ladder to climb yourself back up, or you can get on that bridge right there and go back to that slope and do all kinds of cool stuff. Let's load this game back up and show you the proper direction. Alright, so now we're going to fall onto this thing and slide down this forward. Now, as soon as she gets off of this, I'm going to hold the jump button. Jump over to this slope. And this will take me all the way down into the way that I need to go. And at the very bottom, there's some shotgun shells, which is cool. We can always do some shotgun shells. Now, from the position that I was, it should put you in the center, and you should be able to pick up the shotgun shells. Well, picking up the shotgun shells aligns you dead center on the tile. Take 2 steps to the left using the side step, and then 1 step forward, and then you're able to aim yourself for the sledge. This is kind of a tricky jump, so jump, and then you should be able to land perfectly onto this thing. Okay, now we got a couple of trapdoors, and down below, down here, there's some more of that golden stuff that'll catch you on fire, so you gotta be careful. Be careful of these trapdoors, too. One of them you do not need to be too weary about, and I'll show you that here in a little bit. But first, we got some business with some hairy chocolate dudes to take care of. Alright, so I'm gonna run across here. I need to grab this thing, because I need to poof them. There's another one around here somewhere. Yeah, you're gonna want to flare in this area. The reason why it's lit right now is because of my flare. Otherwise, it's pitch black, so be very careful. Alright, so let's light this flare. Be very careful as you walk through here, because there are spike traps, too. So flares are pretty much necessary. Over here is some shotgun shells. And then now we're going to go into this part of this little jungle area. As soon as we step right here, though, a hairy chocolate bar is going to spawn. Stand here waiting, ready with my grenade launcher for him to show up and just poof him. Wow, he actually came out really scary-like. I picked up my flare. Why did you do that, Laura? I want the small med pack. Whatever, I guess I don't waste the flare. That's cool. Whatever. Now let's go into this area. Once again, be careful. There are spikes. Okay, down in each of these pits, there's only 2 of them, really, but there are spikes, and you can die. It's not cool. Over here, some Uzi clips. So to recap, I picked up shotgun shells, small med pack, and Uzi clips in this little area, and that's all that's out here. Okay, let's go take another look around this area. This way is the proper way to go, and that'll take you toward the end of the level. Instead, what I'm going to do is go back to the beginning of this little area and show you something awesome. Be very careful where you walk, avoid the traps. Okay, standing right here opens that trapdoor. As soon as you get off this tile that I'm standing on, a timer starts, and it's very short. The idea is to get inside of this trap door before it opens, or before it shuts. Whatever, you know what I meant. This is like a little golden thing, but it acts just like it did when you picked up the grenades that one time. You can walk on it, and this is going to lead us into a secret area. Alright, so let's pull ourselves up in this area. I mentioned this earlier. I said we're going to come here, and here we are now. So let's do this. Now, when you climb yourself up, you may be tempted to move Lara over to the right and have her let go of the ledge in order to fall onto the ledge right there. Unfortunately, this ladder doesn't work that way. I don't know why, but what you want to do is just do a backflip off this thing. There's a ledge right here that'll catch you. Just safe and sound. Pull yourself up onto the ledge that you wanted to get on in the first place. And yeah, be careful with that viewing angle because it might kill you. You know, we get some really awesome music that we've heard before in Bartoli's hideout. And now we want to slide down that slope onto this point. The idea here is to maneuver the standable platforms that these little pyramid or whatever the heck these are called things create. Now, if you look carefully, you'll notice there's a tile that is flat. You can jump and you can stand on that tile. The best thing to do is to actually jump onto the sliding part of this, but that's just in front of it, so you can slide directly onto the tile. You can do the same thing for this one. It's 2 tiles directly in front of Lara, and you can aim for the slope platform if you don't trust landing on it. Because you definitely don't want to stand on anything else. You don't want to slide down into there, because that will definitely kill you. Alright, now we need to get through this part. The tile that you want to get on is the one above Lara's head. The tiles on this pyramid that you can stand on are indented a little bit, like right here. So you see it's indented. The ones on this other pyramid are not. They're actually raised outside, so that way you can get an idea of what you need to stand on. So that should help you out, hopefully. Let's jump up to this and keep making our way over. We're trying to make our way over to there. You see the little break in the river? I don't know what to call that. Stand right here, slide down, and now we're fine. We want to aim for this thing, and we want to actually jump toward it. Contrary to your belief, you can actually stand in this spot. So I'm going to grab the poop machine. I said poof machine, guys, before you go off on tangents here, okay? Now let's go over here. You got a couple items here, but be careful, because as soon as you pick up these flares, you're going to spawn a panther, and you're not going to know about it, and he's going to push you off, and you're going to die. So until I say... just so you know, just run straight into here and you'll be able to pick them up, okay? But don't go anywhere else. What you want to do is actually look up at the ceiling. The ceiling tells you which tiles you can stand on. And as you can see, I'm standing underneath one of the solid tiles while the other stuff is bubbling. You can stand on all the tiles that are underneath those. So we can grab this small med pack, okay? Keep your eye on that ceiling. Alright, we're going to try to jump over to that tile over there. But be careful, you can't stand on any of these other tiles, otherwise you will catch on fire and die. So let's jump over to this one, okay? This tile's a little easy to get to. You want to kind of walk. You can see the reason why I'm doing this now, right? You want to jump over to this tile right here, and now you need to do a running jump in order to grab this. The thing is, though, you have no tiles... You have no walls or anything you can line yourself up with in order to do this jump. You have to use the edge of the tiles as an indicator. Okay, I'm pretty much center tile right now. So, based on the seams between this tile and the next tile, I'm actually going to align myself up. I'm trying to get into the corner of this tile as best as I can. Alright, that should be good. Now, I don't want to do a straight run and jump because I don't know if I'm lined up just enough. What I need to do is run for the corner and then veer to the right while I'm running to give myself the most distance possible that I can on this tile. And then jump toward this skull, grab this thing, and now you can line yourself up for every single run back. You can get yourself back up against this wall, do a run and jump over to this tile, and then do the same thing here. This wall you can actually line yourself up with, do a run and jump over to here, and you are safely back and ready to continue. Alright, that leopard's dead. Don't have to worry about that crap. And let's stand up here and then slide down. Now you may be tempted to try to go back the same way you came, but you can't. That trap door that you fell through to begin with, they won't open for you, so... In fact, I don't even think you can make it back up there. I'm pretty sure you're stuck down in here. The way to go is this way. Pull yourself up into this area. And there's nothing in here. There's no items or anything, unfortunately. But now you gotta go this direction. Now you gotta be careful here too, because these slopes will hurt a lot if you don't do the right thing. What you need to do is you need to run forward and hold the right button and the action button. Okay, well actually you want to hold forward, you want to hold the right button here so you slide down this backwards and then hold the action button so you grab this ledge and you can let go, safely slide down, and this should all look familiar. Now if you didn't grab the edge or if you slid down forward, you would actually take a lot of fall damage, so be wary of that. Alright, same tactic here. You're pretty much in the center. Sidestep to the left twice, sidestep, or take one step forward, and then just do a standing jump with a veer to the right up into this section right here. And we're back. We've already got everything that we came in here for. We don't need to go down to the secret area again. All these other trapdoors will kill you, so don't try to fall into them. Unless you want. I mean, I'm definitely not trying to tell you what to do with your life. But I am going to avoid them all and make my way up into this section right here. And we are getting pretty close to the end of this level. We're not quite there yet. You need to be careful when you come in here, okay? Because there's a lot of areas where you can slip and fall into that golden lake or whatever that's going to catch you on fire. As you walk into this area, though, you're going to spawn 2 leopards coming from different directions, so be careful. Alright, and that's all you really need to take care of for now. Let's go in here and grab these items. We got a large med pack, we got M16 ammo, and we also have some more M16 ammo, actually. Okay, you may have noticed that this large med pack opened up a door. That door will take you back into the starting area. Okay, you don't have to go that way. There's nothing there. We already grabbed everything, but it gives you, I guess it gives you an extra opportunity to grab everything if you forgot. I don't know. If you couldn't find the lever in that cage, then yeah. Alright, let's make our way over here. Another leopard spawns. You can poof him. And now we're going to climb one of these ladders. I don't care. Pick one. Alright, we're going to go up to the top here. And this is pretty close to the end. Now, while I'm climbing this thing, I do want to mention that there is one more level. It's called Nightmare in Vegas, but you don't continue on into that level. Okay, this is the end of this game, and you lose all of your items, so it's essentially pointless to pick up anything, honestly. I didn't want to say that at the very beginning because I didn't want to show you where all the items are. I still am going to show you another item. There's a large med pack down here that you can claim. Okay, if you roll and then you'll find this ladder right here. You can go down to the bottom. Be careful because there are spikes right here. You can hop over them, walk through them, whatever. There's a large med pack right here. To very nearly complete our item collection in this level, there are 2 more pickups. And I'm going to say that they're actually fairly difficult to grab. They're the same thing as, I'll show you here. I don't really want to spoil too much. I'm going to show them to you, but I'm going to say, here they are. Grab them if you like. It's possible to do without using a med pack to grab them, but there you go. All the items have been revealed to you in this video. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. If I did, I'll have a note for you. Okay, so you may have noticed that this receptacle was right here, and I actually bypassed that for a reason. Because as soon as I put that mask in there, these gates shut and I can't go through there until I do something interesting. But I went in there and I got that med pack, which was the goal, so I'm ready to throw this mask into this thing. Alright, boom! Big ass chicken, big ass golden chicken. Also made of chocolate, apparently. And we need to defeat him. As soon as you finish him off, it's the end of the level. So Uzi's M16, I don't know how well the grenade launcher will do, but I'm just gonna pretty much do some damage to him for now. I don't want him dead just yet, because I want to show you guys some other stuff. Alright, so this is the idea. Those gates shut because you put the mask in there, but you can reopen them. Back here where this guy spawned is the lever to do so. You could just kill him to finish the level, or you can come back here and pull this lever and grab the items if you want. That's up to you. Oh, he's smashing me. Get out of there, Lara. Oh god, get out of there, Lara. Am I gonna die? I think so. Yes, yes, there it is. Okay. Like I said, he's kind of difficult to maneuver around, so... Alright guys, I'll see you back at that spot. Look at all this distance I gotta go from here. Alright guys, I'm back. I'm gonna throw this mask in this thing and try this again with this, chocolate-covered chicken nugget. And I don't know what happened last time. Typically what I'll do is I'll kite him. That's usually what I'll do. And honestly, I'm just kind of trying to get some damage in there to save a little bit of time later. You honestly don't have to shoot him right now. There are other ways of dealing with this guy. And what we want to do is we want to get as much distance between him and I as possible. Oh, this is a terrible example, but hey. That's usually the method I use to try to get as much distance. Do a running jump, and if you want the items, keep doing this. Keep doing that in order to grab them. Grab an item, then run back out to kite them away. That camera view also doesn't make anything easier, you know what I'm saying? Alright, I still haven't used the med pack, so we're still good. If you want the items, just keep kiting him back and forth to grab them. He probably won't do too much damage to you, but he probably will do damage, so make sure you have some life when you get here, even if you're trying to do a no med pack run. Alright, so this bridge extended, if you noticed, when I pulled that lever. And now we come over here, pull this lever, and the bridge goes away while he's on it. And he's like, wait, no, life sucks. Oh crap, I think he's in a terrible spot right now, too. Can I point my guns at him? No. Yeah, that's the only thing that I don't like about him being right where he's at. I can't... There we go. Alright, let's light him up. Finish him off. As soon as he dies, this is the game, so... This has been a very successful no med pack run. Awesome. Let's go down here and join him. Alright guys, we're gonna go through the credits and then we'll get some stats, and that's gonna be the end. And there you guys have it! 12 of 12 secrets. Took me 2 hours, 20 minutes. No med packs used. That has been Tomb Raider 2 Gold, the Golden Mask. And I'll see you guys. We got one more level left in this game. In fact, I'll go ahead and show this to you. As soon as you click past the final statistics, you'll come into back to this title screen. And then if you go to New Game, you'll have this level select, assuming that you got all of the items in, or all the secrets in Cold War, Fool's Gold, Furnace of the Gods, and Kingdom. You will be able to choose Nightmare in Vegas. And that is going to be the last video of this series. So I will see you guys there. I'm Badass Games. Thank you very much for watching. Take it easy.